live?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Alright, we live. Y'all see me in a minute, just keep going like
Yes.
We live, baby. Finesse Mondays with Finesse and Chill. I think the internet is down over here.
Alright, so we're going through some technical issues, but no.
But you live though, so I don't worry about what you can see.
Okay. Sorry, that's us being vain. We just want to look at ourselves. We hope everybody had a happy Mother's Day this weekend.
Shout out to Unc for fixing our little laptop here.
if you guys see Unc on the screen.
So, Mother's Day.
Baby mamas.
So, alright, it was an eventful Mother's Day. I hope everyone had a great time. I hope everyone celebrated and everyone had fun. I know I was stuck at work, so I didn't do anything, but thanks to my friend here, real friends, hashtag.
Hashtag real friends.
Hashtag real friends. Took me out and actually got me this little cool hat that I have on with the word, V, because my name is V. So
Friday night was a little lit. Before we get to Sunday, before we get to Mother's Day, let's say how we broke into Mother's Day weekend.
Let's do it.
On Friday. So we go out for drinks. We tell ourselves, you know what, we're going to turn up. We're going to go out. We don't go out till 10 o'clock at night. Which we haven't done in a while. So we're like, all right, we're going to go out. So we have a couple drinks at one spot. Mind you, we're talking to each other and the music.
No, wait, but the food.
Amazing.
The food was so good. Gringos Tacos, Jersey City.
Yes, that's what we do. It's
amazing.
You guys definitely got to follow us because we try restaurants all the time. We're always eating food.
And it looks amazing. And it was so good. What did we have? We had nachos.
The nachos, the dip. And we had
some type of cheese dip, which was amazing.
The Brussels sprouts, because we be doing Brussels sprouts.
We had greens.
Thank you kindly. Shout out to IT and
IT. I'm one of the head knees. I'm the butcher.
It's everything. So then we literally we say, you know what, we're gonna have margaritas and we're gonna have tequila shots.
Which, by the way, I'm not even gonna lie, because when you go out, sometimes it's watered down drinks and they don't really show love like that in the cup. This place is official. I was sauced with one.
Yeah.
So second one was great, and then this guy over here wanted to order a round of shots. Actually, three.
Yes. So we have one and one, and then we split the other one. I think I poured it in our margaritas, right? So this is the first stop. So then we're like, you know what? We're going to get out of here. We're really doing that much. We're having mic issues, they're saying. It's got that echo.
Oh.
How about now? Microphone checker before we finish this story, because it's a juicy story. So you guys gotta let us know if we're under the sea with Ariel right now.
Is it muted?
Yes.
It's muted.
Yeah. How about now? Yeesh. Okay, sounding better. We good? Levels is good? Okay. So we drink these tequila shots. We're like, you know what? We're going to get out of here.
Alright.
We're like, we're going to get out of here. So we go to another spot. Boom. This is where it gets interesting.
South House.
Right. So we go over to South House. They ID. First of all, I love to get ID'd because I'm pretty old. So when they ID me, I'm like, thank you.
Pretty old.
And they're like, oh, wow. Oh, anyways. So we go to South House. And we're talking so much shit. Like, if we're old and grown, like, oh my God.
I mean, it's a vibe. It's a different vibe. Jersey City's changed so much. So it's like you go downtown and you don't even know anyone no more. Like, nobody. It's crazy. It's like going into New York.
Right.
Which isn't a bad thing, but it's just different than what we're used to. So
exactly. And then it's like they're younger. It's like either The problem is that we're at this medium age where it's like when we go certain places, either everyone's too much older or they're way younger.
Or they're too, like, horny.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like there was
Horny
so
and corny,
many.
that's all I ever run into.
There were so many of them that were like, this one guy sat on my seat, and I'm like, this isn't like what the fuck are you doing sitting? I'm clearly
silly.
sitting here.
That
So
was
now
so rude.
it's like an ass word, because now I'm like,
Right, you know how if you have one seat and you share it with your friend and you're like, no, I'll take half. You sit right here. He must have thought that was a thing and that was cool, and it wasn't. So whatever, we're talking shit. We're drinking another tequila and pineapple. That felt like forever.
hold on. Another place that really, really hooks it up with the drinks, because I had to ask for more pineapple. I don't care if I sound like a little bitch.
Oh, that's
right.
right. He did slide us the pineapple.
It was so much, and I'm like, I need to walk out of here. Like, I need to be able to walk and go home straight. So
that is so good. So
shout
then
out to them.
We're still talking mad shit, and then we decide we got to go to the bathroom. Why we end up having a whole party in the bathroom? How does that work?
We are so burnt.
So it's like we were too above all these other people at the bar. We go to the bathroom and we're like dancing to the music.
The bathroom music was different though.
What I was gonna ask
the bathroom music was like house music, and then so you're like, if you're fucked up and you walk in there and you're like, having a good time, you got a nice little pen, and you could, we were good.
Yeah,
it was like high school all over again, like just doing shit you're not really
smoking
supposed
the little hookah pen in the bathroom. So we're doing that, we're dancing, we're singing, and I'm like, yo, we're literally doing in the bathroom what everybody else is doing out there. Like, we genuinely had to have our own party and would not turn up.
It was a setup. You walk into house music, it was like rock music outside playing, or I think it was like something, it was a different wave in the bathroom. Once we walked in, it was like, whoa.
And I have the video. I put a clip of the video on my Instagram. I was going to put up the whole video, but she would have killed me. So I need her to see the video again sober before I release any extended clips of it. So I only literally put out like the first 15 to 20 seconds, but it was so funny. So that was how we went into Mother's Day weekend. Oh, and then the whole time we left, I'm like, let's go on my roof.
On the roof.
Let's go on the roof. Because I'm like obsessed with views. It starts raining. The roof is out of the question.
What view?
We just ended up like sitting outside for a little bit because we thought it was like summertime.
Oh my god. And there was we went from looking at the skyline of New York City to looking at a fucking, I guess a dog must have dragged his little ass on the floor. Because all we looked at was shit. Like, after being high for a little bit, we just stopped, and I'm like, just looking at it still, and I'm like, yo, is that shit on the floor? Like, we've been going off for hours. Well, not hours, but
And literally, that's what we were sitting next to. So that was like 3 in the morning. So that was our drunk Friday night, which started off Mother's Day weekend.
Shout out to Jamal.
So everyone, when it comes to Mother's Day, there's one thing that I notice happens a lot. On social media, we get men that complain about certain mothers, like, I ain't saying Happy Mother's Day, she ain't never got her kids. Then on Father's Day, we get girls like, oh, he doesn't even see his kid. Why am I gonna do anything for Father's Day? I think we should just eliminate that thought process and not even speak on those people. They don't get a Mother's Day or Father's Day. We know that. But all you're going to do is pollute your timeline with even putting that into the universe. Big up the mothers that are mothers and the fathers that are fathers.
Exactly. That's what it's really about at the end. Why it's so easy for people to go in and like, okay, cool. Like, everyone goes through this. And we're all young. So that's, I guess that's a given. Like, we don't really know what we're doing. There's no handbook to this shit. But we don't have to be messy.
Right. Why put it out there? Why get so angry? Like, I literally saw so many people on my timeline, like, oh, this one ain't see her kid in 6 weeks. I ain't saying Happy Mother's Day. Like,
right? People you don't even know on Facebook, Twitter, like Instagram, just going in, and it's like,
right.
Whoa.
And I think
It's a lot.
the best thing is that it's not even so much about expensive gifts in general, but I saw so many posts that were genuinely like appreciative. And I think that's more what it is that moms, they just want to know that you notice what they're doing.
Right. They want to hear it. Like, because it's really hard to get that sometimes. Like, you're going through so many things. Life is crazy. Life throws a lot of things at you. So, it's not, what does it take to go and just make your mom feel special or feel, it's one day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like get over it. Put the drama aside, fix things, go out, do something nice.
Like, it's not that hard. And then, there's people that are like, oh, I called my mother. I didn't need to put it on social media. That's cool. I understand that. I don't think everything is for social media. But when a guy does it, I just feel like it's not common that they express themselves. So to see it, I was in tears at so many. Shout out to Holmesy. Holmesy put up a post about his girl, his baby mother. I was like, that was so beautiful.
Tears over here.
Freaking.
You're so emotional.
A friend of mine at work, his mother's in Colombia. He sent a chef to her house.
Oh.
I was like, that was cute.
Nice.
I ain't got chef money, but I took my mother out to eat. You know what I mean? Even though I wanted to go see that Gabrielle Union movie that came out. Taraji got really proposed to.
I saw that.
First of all, Taraji's been hiding this man for 2 years.
I was gonna say, like, who is her man in the first place? Do they know?
Blessed be to God, yeah, because I stalked his page last time she posted him, and he's been posting her, but she doesn't really post him too much. So it was just cute. It was cute. It was so cute.
I mean, gifts for Mother's Day. Did you see any being posted?
Let me see.
Because I mean,
celebrity wise or like people we know?
No, celebrity wise.
Okay,
so let's not
let's not play everybody out.
Right.
They didn't do it. But let's say Ryan from Black Ink Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
His love story with him and his child's mother.
I love them.
I love her. Like before, I thought I loved him, but I really love her.
Hard eyes.
He got her a BMW. I don't remember if it was the car or the truck, but they were sitting on the porch. All their family was there, like they were having a regular barbecue, and it pulled up down the street with a bow on it, and she started crying. And you know me, I'm like, I love that so much.
I can't.
I was so emotional yesterday. I was crying at all types of shit. Let me see. Swiss Beats. First thing I saw when I woke up. Now, I follow Swiss Beats and Alicia. Swiss follows me because I promote a lot of his art gallery stuff. So he always posts right before they're going to do something. Like if they're going on vacation, he'll post the boat that they're going to go on. If they're going to have dinner that day, he'll post the whole dinner table. So as soon as I saw this table, I saw that there were 2 chairs like on this side. And I don't know if it was like 1 or 2 chairs on the other. So first, I'm crying because I'm like, he's going to put Alicia and his mom at the head of the table.
Oh, God.
And this is so beautiful. And I can't wait to have a long dinner table because that's the type of shit I'm into. And what happens? He has both of his kids' mother at the head of the table. And now, I know that will never work for every single family in America.
That's crazy. And that's
if
cute.
You can make it work, I think that's lit. Because you're not favoring one over the other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're on your second child's mother, I don't want to say baby mama. I'm trying so hard not to say baby mama right now.
We hate that word.
If you're on your second wife, we'll pretend you guys actually proposed. So if you're on your second wife, I feel like the first one is kind of like, damn, like, I'm still a mother too. Like, Mother's Day is so important too.
Right, right. And hey,
if you can blend your family and it's genuine, because see, out here, you can't trust these bitches. You can't trust them to try to be cool. I've tried. I think the older I've gotten, I get along more with the exes or the baby mamas, but now I try to stay away from those situations.
Yeah, not get in the middle of anything.
Right, but I think that's cool. Could you see yourself ever like sitting at the table?
No. Not. All right, hold on.
Not now.
No, not ever.
Right.
But I feel like everyone's different and everyone has, their own setup and the way that they do things. And not to say anything negative or anything bad, but I feel like I'm at a point where I need to just move forward and not look back at anything, at anyone. Like, I need to be at peace with a lot in my world. So I'd rather just, keep my head above water, focus on what I need to focus on, and
not get all into that. See, and I feel like I see it work for them. I see it work for Jada, Will, and Will Smith's first wife, which I'm gonna get into that.
But I mean, how long did it take?
That's another thing. Is it definitely takes a long time. And you know what? I don't ever think the adults genuinely want to do it. I feel like it's the kids that bring that together, because it's the kids that don't see the drama that we see. The kids just see everybody in the same light, so they kind of bring that together. So I mean, like with Jada and Will Smith's first baby mama. I said it.
The B word.
They actually had a sit down. Mm-hmm. And they were talking, and they explained how their blended family works, how they're cool with each other. And once the first wife, broke out her story, Jada started crying. Because now they're besties at this point. Like, now they're cool. Now they have a family. So now Jada genuinely felt bad. Like, this was the first time they spoke as women. Mm. Not even like, I'm his wife, you're an ex-wife. They spoke as women. And it was like
wrong conversation.
Right. And it was like, when I was going through my divorce, and then to see them so happy and and Jada just broke down. Like, I never knew I was causing you that kind of pain and this and that. But like we said, not everybody is that mature and would be able to handle that.
Exactly. Everyone's different. Everyone goes through their own situations, and life could take so many turns. Like, you never know. So shit does definitely take time.
I'm just crazy, man. I'm cool. I swear I'm cool, but it's like my mind, the way it works, I'll be like, I saw how you guys looked at each other at dinner. I feel like I'm still...
This one is crazy right here.
I don't know, man. Now that I've matured a little bit, certain things I might keep to myself, but I would never put nothing past anyone. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's a tangled web that we weave.
Exactly. Always, in many ways. But looking at it in a positive way, I have I don't even know what you want to call, but the funniest story.
The mic is still messing up. How are you guys hearing us out there? No, shout out to Gio. There's an echo. See, has it been an echo the whole time?
That's terrible.
That is very terrible.
Give us a minute, guys. We're going to try to figure something out.
Okay, how about now? Try to move yours around a little bit.
I did. With the weave-in.
Okay. So I'm trying to share it as well.
Is it better now?
Noam in Houston pulling up. Yes, everybody that's tuned in, if you're here to talk battle rap, stay tuned for the end of the show, because we're gonna talk Houston.
We always plug that in.
Yes.
At the end. So we'll get into that. Does it sound better though? Do we sound better or?
Gio's saying it sounds better, but to fix mine, shout out to Gio in Harlem.
Yes, girl.
Let's see. Okay.
Hopefully.
So.
1 2 1 2. Are we good?
To wrap up Mother's Day.
No, wait. So let me
we're gonna finish that. Yeah.
Let me get into this story real quick. So. All right. I don't expect anything. All right. I'm not bougie per se. Like, I don't require a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's like the thought counts,
right.
and that's what really matters. But certain things just make me look
at things. And let me put a disclaimer on this. She is not bashing. She is not ungrateful, but this is a funny story because this is someone that she's known for 10 years, been 10 years plus. So this is why the story is so funny. It's not like it's just a regular schmegula.
Listen, this is so, I can't, because it's like when you know someone for that long, you know, you would put a little more thought into it. You know what that person likes. So anyway, for my Mother's Day, I got this big ass basket, right? This big ass wooden basket. So I'm like, first of all, the wrapper was already broken into. So I'm like side-eyeing this shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on here? It smells like
you have to say how every 5 minutes you were like, so where'd you get?
No, wait. So, you know, I'm not even looking at the basket at this point. I'm like, fuck this basket, right? Like, I'm pretending like the basket's not even here right now, because I'm like, what is that? Like, what? Like, okay, all right, cool. I don't want to be a bitch, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, but, you know, it just didn't seem right. Like, it just, you would never, even if you're a stranger, for anyone that's tuning in right now, would you think to get me a fucking basket?
Yeah, what's funny is when she said it, I'm picturing like an Easter basket. So I'm not even like really going this far. Once I
like
saw
a buffet banquet basket.
it's something that I would like. And if you know us in real life, we are totally different when it comes to liking certain stuff like that. And that was real like
Martha Stewart.
Yes.
Paula Dean. My mom. Her mom.
Like if there was gonna be like a sausage and cheese assortment in there.
Okay, so let's get into it. So I saw a whole bunch of not blankets, towels that, you know, just kind of looked, like I said, Paula Deanish. Like some shit you go and you see on like Southern cooking shows, or like, you know what I mean? Like grandma's cooking. Like, okay, besides that, there's little salt and pepper shakers. And my favorite, a motherfucking butter storage. A butter storage. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I know this is so old school.
It's
so
literally
let's
like this big, and it's like a little glass container that you put the stick of butter in, and then it closes. Again, these are things that I want. I want a bread basket. I want a fucking butter container. Pardon my language.
I can't make this up.
Yo.
I can't make this up. I can't. And I swear to you, this is true. Like, this really fucking happened. A fucking butter container.
Bro, homie, wild for that.
Yo, like, I mean, I get that I should be grateful that I got something, but
it wasn't even that you weren't grateful. It was the fact that when she said something about the basket, he was all like, yeah, you thought I didn't get nothing. You thought I didn't get you nothing. And I was cooking this up in the back seat. That is what the kicker is. Because had he not did that and just be like, well, you know, I just put together a little something, you couldn't say nothing.
I'm done, yo. What the fuck? So wait, so the whole day I'm just, it pissed me off. Like every time I looked at this basket, I was like, do you even fucking know me? Like, what is wrong? Alright.
The colors is off.
Everything was off. So now, later on, I just can't get over this. Like, this basket shit is really irking me. Like, I never thought this basket would get to me as hard as it did, but I couldn't let it go. So finally, I'm like, yo, where'd you get this basket? And he's like, you know, the mall. I was like,
they don't got that in
the mall? Where? Like, I'm trying to picture a store. Like, even I don't know, even Kohl's, Sears, JC. I don't think any of these stores are gonna carry this.
The butter storage.
You know what I mean? It looks like I can't. I don't. Yeah, it looks like a raffle gift, like something that, right? So I'm like, all right, where in the mall? So he's like kind of like smirking, trying really hard not to laugh. And he's like, you know, a store in the mall. What does it matter? And I'm like, I mean, it doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, but I just want to know, where did you get this basket from? Like, where did you go to the store and see this basket anything in that store and
with
say,
the rest of the Mother's Day presents.
this is what she wants. This is what's going to make her feel special. So now he starts fucking dying laughing.
The jig is up.
He knows it's over. Like,
the jig is up
you
at this
can't
point.
keep lying. That's it. It's done. Like, you cannot finesse a finesser. I don't know why you would. I smelled it from the jump. So whatever. Finally, he goes and he tells me, oh, well, you know, my aunt gave me this basket. She thought of you, so I figured, like, you know, I came in with it, this, that. And I'm like, okay.
You could have finessed the basket.
So where did your aunt get this basket?
Oh, see, you didn't tell me this part.
So his aunt went to a Chinese raffle, and she happened to win from her little ticket number.
See, now I'm angry.
So it's like you re-gifted a gift that
wasn't
even a gift.
It was
a basket. It was a fucking gift wrapped up back. I can't.
Yeah, the funny thing is that if you know, his aunt always has dope shit for her. So his aunt is always giving her like random dope presents and random dope shit that she was gonna get.
I got a Louis Vuitton purse. Like, I'm not complaining.
Right,
no
but the kicker is that he always, every time his aunt gives her something of that caliber, he be like, "Yeah, you're welcome." Like, what?
Like, hold on.
Yo, I can't.
Call
man.
your aunt.
Shout out to my boy, yo. It's only funny because the basket is so not her taste. We just might post this basket later.
Honestly, like, no, real shit. Hashtag real shit. When was the last time you saw someone have a butter storage? I'll never get over this. I will go to sleep. You can. You can. I will go to sleep and think about this fucking butter container for the rest of my life. I'll give him that.
It's just so funny
memorable
because
fucking gift.
if you know her, you know how much that is like not okay.
I mean, flowers alone would have did it.
His aunt ain't have flowers.
Listen, they have flowers on the towels though, so I mean, I get where he was going with it, but nice try.
Oh my God.
We'll check that one up. 2018.
2018 Mother's Day, guys. We definitely have to go to a commercial break.
Shout out to Victor. I got the basket 3-0 in this battle.
Word. Okay, so we're going to get into this break real quick. So if you guys want to hit us up on our Instagram or 15 Minutes of Fame Instagram, let us know your gifts that you got for Mother's Day. We're going to get into some freestyles from our girl, Jazz the Rapper, 1Z in the building.
Yes.
So make sure y'all check it out right now. Stay tuned right now. Tag Jazz. Let her know. Share it.
I used to think I was safe, until Miss Sandra died. They're killing men, women, and kids, and so careless. Why? I feel trapped. How I'm supposed to live fearless? I can see it's cold in that corner, even with the clearest eyes. Shit changed. What happened to these niggas in the streets? Nowadays on sight is on sight. They talking Twitter beef. See, I'll be lying in the dirt before words get to me. I'll drop you quicker than I met you. Really, it ain't shit to me. Imagine cutting somebody off that shit your best scared. The snake shed skin, so now you shed tears. Caitlyn Jenner, one woman of the year. They said how? She ain't even been a woman for a year. See, everybody got their opinions, and everybody got opinions on those opinions. Then there's opinions on those opinions on those opinions. It's a fucking cycle and y'all ain't ready for my opinion. It's like I'm dreaming, but it's real in my half sleep. Things is getting crazy if you ask me. Trying to pass the time, hoping my time doesn't pass me. The world moving quick, we forgot what happened last week. It's like I'm dreaming, but it's real in my half sleep. Things is getting crazy if you ask me. Trying to pass the time, hoping my time doesn't pass me. The world moving quick, we forgot what happened last week. Sometimes I feel like I ain't doing enough, even when they say they proud of me and be bigging me up. Cause when I'm feeling buried, that be digging me up. Boots laced on this road, ain't shit tripping me up. And ain't nobody the same as me, cause I am different. They Arnold, I'm Franklin, I've been different. What they doing wrong, I don't care, I'm indifferent. Who am I to judge them, just because we sin different? Pray for Paris, shit, I'm still praying for me. And I think God do hear me occasionally. See, there's a price for things, and who raising the fee? If I'm motivation for them, then that's motivation for me. I'm trying to have my shit on everybody's desktop. Gotta have job, no time for breaks, there ain't no rest stops. But maybe time for some air, take a breath, watch. But ain't that a motherfucker like a step pop? See, everybody got their opinions, and everybody got opinions on those opinions. Then there's opinions on those opinions on those opinions. It's a fucking cycle when y'all ain't ready for my opinion. It's like I'm dreaming, but it's real in my half sleep. Things is getting crazy if you ask me. Trying to pass the time, hoping my time doesn't pass me. The world moving quick, we forgot what happened last week. It's like I'm dreaming, but it's real in my half sleep. Things is getting crazy if you ask me. Trying to pass the time, hoping my time doesn't pass me. The world moving quick, we forgot what happened last week.
This is a Fox News election alert. Pennsylvania goes to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the president of the United States. And there's the big board, the 20 electoral votes from the state of Pennsylvania. We just got new metrics in. Donald J. Trump is the president of the United States elect. He won't be inaugurated until January, but the word has just reached the New York Hilton. Donald J. Trump, the son of a Queens millionaire, defied all conventional wisdom and all expectations.
I'm just trying to be an icon. So I'm steady snapping like Nikon, and I'm always backing like Akon. Vision blurry, so I think I need a tripod. They scared to get on anything that I'm on. I heard they quick to get the ones like nylon. Cause if I rhyme on, I style on your bitch. I thought, man, my niggas gave top 5 like Dylon. Give me any beat, I'ma body that. Ho, did she say bushy ain't hypochondriac? Whoa, with every little step, where Bobby at? They say I'm running shit, it's good for my cardiac. I get those, spit flows, switch those. I'm real comfy, gym clothes, you fake don't. Friend knows my circle small, pinholes. It ain't a game, nigga. I'm in the field, you in the house, we ain't the same nigga. You a lame nigga, and you broke, you ain't a spring nigga. Wait, I'm trying to gain, nigga, be on a bigger scale with money and a fame, nigga. I seen your idols, I'm who they pretend to be. I rap Vern Troyer, but they really my mini-me's. Your lame ass only get tweets, they really mention me. And I got smoke from whoever this a dispensary. My name good, money, you afford check. When we eat from the beef to your doorstep, and get your body snatched like a corset. All I do is win, I ain't gonna step, whoa. Jack the rapper going ham again. Get off your ass, move your feet like the hammer dance. Fall for anything or stand for something like an acronym. They say I need guidance and I'll some days follow, but I just walk on beats like runway models. Said, who your favorite rappers? I promise they do not compare to me. They couldn't run a mile with me. I bled for this legacy, and you can check the souls. Mine red like telepathy. Guarantee I'll be big hair like the 70s. Aim on the least, so they will never see ahead of me. Why? I'm purebred, dog food, different pedigree. Stop making excuses and started the executing. Cause when I rap, I blow minds. My style just like execution, man. I turn it to an 8. It's like reverse evolution. Put that shit all together. I'm gonna create revolution. When I heard this beat, I had to wreck it. Never gave a fuck for the record. Bunch of fake bitches trying to keep you like Shepherd. Dead it, forget it. They say that I'm the shit, well that's apparent like genetics. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. Don't need a kickstand, cause I'm important to the game like the 6th man. Said I'm the real deal. If you ain't noticed, I just wanna rap, be the slogan.
And we back.
All right.
All right, guys,
Shout
we
out
back.
to Jazz. Jazz.
Shout out to Jazz.
Looking fly as shit.
Onesie. If you guys are following her, make sure y'all check out her Freestyle Fridays every Friday. She's always asking the fans what beats y'all want to hear as well. At the end, I want you guys to stay tuned because we got a special workout video from Jazz.
A New York workout.
So y'all stay tuned for that. Now, we know the battle rap fans want to get into certain things. Let me just start off by saying, if you're in Houston, please go to Warehouse Live right now and tell them to put the air conditioner on because we coming next month. And I need that air conditioner on because we saw that it was a little hot in North Carolina. Uncle Rod, was hot out there?
Hot as fuck.
It was very hot out there.
Okay,
Now,
so
when I
break
see
it down, because there's people that don't know, people that weren't there, and I don't know because I haven't talked to you or seen you at all.
So now, I'm going to say North Carolina like T-Top said it. North Carolina. All right. That's the new slogan instead of Jersey. Let me tell you what happened. So, there was a battle, and our streets decided that he wasn't going to come up with his last round. And he basically thought that when he said something about T-Top was going to come out and say a few lines and it was going to like be the end of the battle. I don't think T-Top was aware of that. So now T-Top, when they call his name and he comes out, they make a little, the crowd opens up for T-Top. T-Top comes out, and he's like, yeah, North Carolina. Everybody looks at him, they're like, yeah. He's like, all right. And he turns around and walks off. So now, we wouldn't have never thought anything of it. But he literally looked at, Streets looked at the camera. He looked at him, was looking all over the place, and he's like, nah, man, real niggas know what happened, man. Real niggas know what happened. Like, that wasn't even right.
Happened? That
That was supposed to happen. This, and that. So it's like, what? So everybody was confused, and that was the highlight of the whole night. Was everybody was like, did he do that on purpose? Like,
I'll chime in.
okay, yes, because you actually got the interviews, which
Yeah.
you guys, y'all on 15 Minutes of Fame right now. So after this, watch those interviews.
Go check 'em out.
So, Uncle, let me know what was their sides of the story.
Okay, so first what happened is I interviewed our streets, and then he didn't really want to talk about it at first, and then he broke it down to me and explained to me. So he said what was supposed to happen is he was trying to bring out people from North Carolina in his third round so he can, give them some love and
win the third round.
right. So evidently him and T-Top at some point talked about T-Top coming out, saying a couple of bars, and then, stepping back again.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, that sounds weird because, I know Top, he wouldn't do some shit like that on purpose.
Right.
So lo and behold, finally I get an interview with T-Top, and T-Top told me they talked about it a month or so ago about doing it. He said he actually hadn't talked to him since like a week ago. So they talked about doing it, but they never actually said, okay, I'm going to do it in the third round.
There's
I need
no
you to give me 4 bars.
communication.
Right. And he said the day of, by the time T-Top got there, our streets was already on the stage. So they never discussed it. So that's why it seemed fucked up when Top did that. So he only went on stage because North Carolina. So he wanted to go stand behind him.
And didn't realize that he was supposed
He didn't
to
realize
have
he was
bars.
going to come out.
Right, and that's that's what I guess T-Top had ran and told Jay Black to make the statement, I wasn't sure there was no communication. My thing is, this is an important battle. So you should have communication. You should definitely ask about that. You should have been on top of T-Top. Like, this is your third round. You should have backup bars in case some shit like that happens, because if there was no communication, you don't know if he's rapping 2 bars, 4 bars, 6 bars. You don't know, so you should have backup. 3, on T-Top's behalf, I will have to say, if it was something that was talked about, he could have put something together. I've seen people, I'm not gonna say who, but I've seen people who've had to do that, think of some shit like literally at that moment.
Facts.
And go in. I'm not saying everybody's the best freestyler, but come on, Top, you had some throwaway mixtape bars. Like, we would have never known. But communication, and this is why we have a problem with men, because you guys don't know how to communicate. Even if something of such big importance. That was crazy. So there's memes all over. I can't wait to show you. I just got to go down this list.
I haven't even been on social media. I can't wait to see.
It's crazy.
Yeah, see, I didn't know till afterwards that he didn't have a third round. I didn't know that. Because if I knew that when I was interviewing him, I'd have let him know, like, yo, you should have had something to back yourself up.
It's like he gave up. He was defeated. As soon as T-Top did that, he was like...
Especially because you didn't see T-Top that day to confirm. You good? I'm good. We good?
You can't expect... you can't leave something so serious in someone else's hands. I'd have been texting him every day. You know what I mean? You good? We good? We ready? We good? So that actually went viral, though. That's going to be talked about. The fact that Streets didn't have a third round, I don't know if that's something that... if that was... strictly just on T-Top, maybe he'll have another chance. Who knows? But it is what it is. I can't wait to show you the memes. So now in between, they were releasing matchups. So one of them I had to put down because we got to shout out our boy Big Jimmy. Jims is gonna be battling Tech 9.
Shout out to Jims.
Tech 9 got more than one battle, right? He's battling Geechee.
Yeah, he's battling Geechee Gotti on the initiation.
Yeah, and then he's battling what's it call it? So and then he's battling Jims right before that.
Jims and Tech 9 kind of had like a little something, right?
So Tech 9 I'm not gonna say he hasn't battled in a while because he came out and battled
Jerry
not too
West.
long ago. Yeah, Jerry West. So before that, it's been a while. So he is on Champion with Jay Black. And you've seen Champion before, so he's become more of a commentator and giving his opinion.
Right.
So now the guys are giving him a hard time because it's like, Tech, you only saying that because you're not in the ring no more. Like, they basically been trying to drag him back out. So Tech, agreed to it. So now they dropped a little trailer for him and Jims. And Jims and it was cute. It was cute the shit that they were saying back and forth to each other.
What do you mean cute?
Because I know I shouldn't say cute. This is battle rap. Because Tech 9 they always say like stop the microwave, like stop the time. So Jims did his blog from inside the microwave. Like he put his phone and then at the end he like slammed the microwave. Like I like when they get into stuff like that.
Yeah. Jims I feel like is the best at that. Like he always does something funny. He has a funny ass reaction to things. Like he makes it fun for the fans.
Right.
Like they have something to watch every single time.
Well, that's what we miss from battle rap anyway. Is well, thank God they got the face-offs now.
Right.
So they had the face-offs for the Born Legacy Supreme too. So
I wish you boys would wear suits for those face-offs.
Suits.
Yeah, like boxing. Boxing they wear the suits and then they go up against each other.
They ain't getting boxing money.
Take everything off at the end for the weigh-in.
True that.
Nah, but that's what's really missing from battle rap is those guys actually talking shit to each other. A lot of times I'm interviewing guys and I'm like, yo, you gonna battle such and such. Yeah, he's dope, And I'm like, nigga, for real? Like, you're not gonna sell this battle? Like.
Yeah, that's true. Because see, the vets they always had beef going on with the YouTube, with the blogs. Like they always was going back and forth. I remember when Averb and Rex. They had one of the funniest beefs, like going back and forth for a while.
Yeah.
Who else did we have? Glue and Suge. I feel like they're not getting the proper hype because everybody knew that it was gonna be a good, like they were both gonna give the same. Like Suge pocket checked Glue pocket check Suge. He dunked on him, like how boys do that thing where they jump on. He just dunked on him. He
posterized him. That's what I told him. He got posterized.
That was so funny because I remember in high school when boys would do that to each other and just jump. So for him to do it to Suge, it was just funny. But I feel like Glue and Suge, always. It's like people give them this level of credit. They know what they're capable of. So because of that, they don't hype it.
But they should though.
It's like Big Sean. Like that's how I feel with Big Sean. Like everybody's like, yo, he's a dope rapper, so we're just not gonna talk about him. because we don't have
It's
nothing
like J.
negative to
Cole,
say.
he just drop an album with no promo.
Right.
And then it goes crazy, still
Right.
sells. So
I feel
Yeah.
like Glue and Suge, it's like they might not realize, like they're probably sitting around like, are y'all gonna tell me like what y'all think of the battle? And everybody's not even talking about it because they expected a good battle and they got what they expected. So I just want them to know that you guys both did good. It was juicy, and I'm gonna call it cute.
It was cute.
juicy and cute. Pause. Nigga.
Pause. Geechee versus JC. Now Geechee was the one that when we did the interview with Beasley, remember he was saying he went out to Compton and he took the
Right.
edible.
Yeah.
So Geechee's from Compton. You know, JC's from Michigan. So now I want to say Geechee won 2-1. I feel like it went.
A lot of people gave it to Geechee.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Geechee. But what I'm not gonna let y'all do is act like JC and go up there and sweat 10 pounds off, giving his all. I feel like
I've seen memes.
right.
I've seen memes.
The sweat was crazy. Like let's not
Crazy.
even act like.
People outside were talking about it. It was a possible battle of the night. It was still
Yes.
early when they battled, but
Right.
you know, had the potential. So
And see, everybody's happy for Geet. It's the same kind of effect like with the Glue and the Sugar with JC. We know what JC is capable of. A month or two ago, y'all was saying JC was ready for Lux. So I don't think they should be taking it back now.
Yeah.
Just because after
that's
what he
fans.
battled Twerk, now he had this. But he battled somebody in between Twerk and this battle though. He was on another battle, I think. But I just feel like they're so quick. Once it's a URL stage, they're quick to be like, see, JC, you wasn't ready.
he battled T-Top, he battled Twerk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew there was another one in there. So it's like, y'all cannot say JC ain't ready for the main stage. It's just that as soon as somebody else is up against him, y'all quick to be like, all right, JC, let's run. No, they both put on. What we should be doing is commending Geechee for being able to dance with JC for that long. Like, you know what I mean? For keeping it up. I feel like they both is dope. What did you think? Oh, you said you was back and forth, right? Outside?
Yeah, but what I did see, I saw the first round. Like I said, I saw the first round of every battle, and then after that, it was like, I'm out. I was literally in there sweating like I was fucking running 30 miles.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I step outside, the sweat disappeared. As soon as I went inside, gave it 5 minutes, I was sweating like a dog again. Crazy. I didn't want to do no interviews. It was really bad.
It was that
Yeah.
bad.
So shout out to all the subscribers that got me out there working,
I
even
had
though
no
I didn't want to
interviews.
work.
She was out there sweating.
Shit.
Yeah, shout out to the water bottle being passed.
$4.
$4.
$4
Anybody
for
listening,
water?
$4 a bottle of water.
Guys, come on.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of
Was
here.
it BZ selling it for that much? Because I saw a URL water bottle in the footage.
No, yeah.
And somebody's footage in the background. I saw a URL sticker on
was
the
the
water
club.
bottle. I said, no, they did.
It was the club. It was almost like it was a setup. Cut the air conditioner off.
So you can make all this money. You slick.
That's dirty.
So, all right, let's hurry up. So, I predicted that X Factor and Jerry West is going to be battle of the night, and that was one of the battles I was looking forward to, and everybody was like, what? That's so stupid. No, it was to me, it was a battle of where are they now? Like everybody, all the PGs in the lower class, they was hating on Jerry West. So it was like, oh, he's the favorite, he's getting this, and that.
It was a good battle. I saw most of that.
That was a great battle. Jerry West sat out for a little while, so this and X Factor sat out for a little while. So this was literally let's see where they are now, and I think they both went crazy.
They both were shaking the room. They
That
both
was
had a lot of
so
room
dope.
shakers, so it was good.
So dope. Ryder versus Cortez, my Virgo brothers.
Talk about it. I'm waiting to hear about this. Okay, please. Details.
This is so
about
hard
this.
because
I
they're
love them
both
both.
right,
So I
and
need
they're
to
both
hear.
like family to me. I'm
Okay.
gonna give Ryder the edge
Most people did.
only because I don't like, and I want Core to stop. After every line, he's like, yeah, because da-da-da, and he says, I don't like that. And it takes away from the whole battle. And every time, it could be the best line. You don't have to say it again. We're going to see it on YouTube. And it'll be different. And I feel like that's what messes Cortez up, is he'll stop himself in the bar and be like, yeah, that was nasty. You heard it. What? Y'all didn't catch it? And then he'll say it again, and I'm like, no, bro, like, stop. And I think Ryder was more aggressive because he's tired of people saying he's not aggressive enough or he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that.
Shout out to Ryder, man. Leave Ryder alone. But I mean, good thing he turned up, you know what I mean? Everyone's different though, you know, I'm all for like everyone just being who they are. You don't have to all be the same and talk about gunshots and all this.
Right.
Not everyone has to.
But see, I'm not gonna say what y'all think of Core. I don't think of Core. I think Core is a vet. I think he's been in this shit for a long time. I feel like y'all give people with a lesser pen more respect than y'all give Core, and it's just strictly off of his personality and because he's so cool. I think that's what it is. I think because Core is such like one of those fly dudes that's not really about that other shit, I feel like that's why a lot of people feel comfortable picking at Core. But definitely don't sleep on Core. So the last two, which Clips and Av, which I expected more from, I'm a little disappointed because I thought a lot of people been telling Charlie for the last, I say, year and a half, 2 years, since the Lux battle, since Lux and the Hollow battle, they've been telling him that he doesn't care anymore.
No. Clips had a great 2017.
Right.
In 2017, he came back and did good, and up until even his last battle was pretty good. Like, we got a good Charlie Clips.
But versus Av, we wanted this.
Yeah, no doubt. I didn't see that battle.
We wanted it. I wanted this
I think
so
sort of half of the
bad.
first. That was it. Yeah, that was a hard one for the even watch.
And I used to go die hard for Clips with everything. When Clips battle, I'm like, shut up, everybody, shut up. Like, I was hardcore for Clips. So this disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie. Because I wanted that old Clips back. Yeah. I wanted him to look at Av.
He needed that old Clips. That's Av. You know how Av coming out.
Exactly, and I feel like they could have made a classic. They could have definitely gave something that they didn't in a while. Math and Snake Eyes. That was a good battle.
Good fucking battle.
That was good. Okay. Now,
talk about
Math.
If anybody wants to know what Math said to Bonnie when he whispered in her ear, go to the channel and check out the interview.
Let me tell you how cute them two was. And I'm only hyping it. It was cute. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, all right, so Snake Eyes brought out Bonnie. First, Snake Eyes brought out Proof. This part I wasn't really feeling, but I like the antics. I like that it was like, you know, he did different stuff. So first he pulled out a paper saying that Math hasn't paid for his website. You know how every year. And I was sitting in my house like, but it's yearly.
Oh,
no, you can pay in advance. You can pay 3, 5 years,
so
like that.
He basically what he was trying to say was that Math didn't pay for his website, and there's people trying to order his merchandise, and the website isn't working anymore. So he was passing out papers. That I get the angle, but I don't think passing out papers was I think that watered that part down. But he definitely redeemed himself again. Then he pulls out a poster of Math bald. So Twerk holds it up. So Math's like, you of all people gonna hold it up, and Twerk's like, yup, they did it to me. I'ma do it to you.
I know you couldn't wait to do that.
So that was funny, and because Math is such a good sport about it, I think that's what makes a good battle. If Math would have stood there with a stank face, or he'd have been like, y'all niggas is corny, it would have looked corny. But because he was laughing, it looked like a good, solid, genuine battle all around. So now, end of the battle, third round, you thinking that's all Snake Eyes got. So he's like, you all nugget in the head looking nigga. Da-da-da-da. All of a sudden, you hear Bonnie's voice. You all can't keep your dick up, ass nigga. So everybody goes crazy because them two was such like a hot couple in battle rap years ago, to the point where I interviewed Bonnie like a couple gnomes ago, and she was like, yo, if we ever do a battle of the exes, I'll battle him. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'll battle him. People hype them up on social media, but they don't speak to each other.
Yeah, they was going back and forth for a little while
too
over social
media. They was
media.
arguing on social media, but Math even said it. He said it shocked them because they do see each other at events and they don't speak to each other. He's like, you know, whatever goes on social media, we play around. He goes, but we don't speak. So for her to come out, I was cracking up,
That's crazy.
laughing. And then she said a few bars, but you had to see his face when he saw her. Don't look at me unless you looking at me the way Math was looking at Bonnie.
They weren't even light.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, Bonnie came out and they did like a little and she was like, "Oh boy, don't make me mess up my line right now. Let me just get this off." But he rebutted it, and Math killed it with that.
Superman rebuttal.
Super duper rebuttal. So Bonnie's last line was, "You all like to eat the ass more than the pussy ass nigga." So then Snake Eyes says something. So Math's rebuttal was, "You talk about I like eating ass, but I keep hearing other niggas shit come out your mouth." Because remember, they got her for plagiarizing and trying to say that niggas is writing for her.
Crazy.
So his
Crowd goes
rebuttal
crazy again.
was wild. That was so dope. Shout out to all of them.
That's what helped him, because if he didn't have that rebuttal, and like the rest of the round would have been like kind of downhill for him.
Right.
So he did get some momentum off of that.
So before we wrap this up, the last battle was DNA versus Old Red. And now Old Red has the belt. He was champion of the year. He won the money. He got the belt. So I feel like this was an intense battle. First of all, I don't usually comment on DNA battles because I never want anybody to misconstrue my words or spin them. But let me tell you how this boy did everything different. Not even different because the way he came and the way he rapped was all him, but he was drunk as hell for the face-off. Everybody loved it. Everybody loves a drunk DNA, and you seen it on Guy Felt the Thighs bar exam.
No, 15 minutes of Fame's
bar
exam. Guy Felt the Thighs is just the host. It's not the Guy Felt the Thighs show.
It's shade.
Our bad.
Shout out to Guy Felt the Thigh. Handsome guy.
So he was wilding in the face-off. In the battle itself, I noticed that he was getting a little more personal than usual. DNA is not a personal battle rapper. He doesn't like to get personal because he don't like people to get personal with him. There's way more things to rap about. The kid has a million freestyles and rebuttals in his head. He don't need to get personal. And he was like, "I fucked your girl. I did this, that." And I was like, "Oh, this is different." He wants that fucking belt. So at the end, he brought his own belt. In the middle of the battle, though, Twerk jumps in the battle.
For who?
For Old Red, because Old Red is Jersey. Okay. So that kind of built up like a Twerk versus DNA kind of feel to it. But they were very aggressive. Like, neither one of them was cracking a smile. And, like, the way they was looking at each other, like, when DNA was battled, Twerk was just, like grilling him. When Twerk jumped in, DNA
it's going to go down. It's got to go
down. Like, that is going to go down. And them two were very, like, that was different on both parts.
That was different.
That was totally different. But I will say that I think this year,
that was different.
I think what DNA did was he listened. Everybody, you guys complained on social media about too much DNA. But outside of social media, he has the biggest fan base from a lot of rappers that I have seen. But on social media, people complained about seeing him too much. So he fell back a little bit. And I feel like now he's going to be like an overkill. Like, he's going to be back to the DNA that wants to take out all the PGs. That's why he wants Twerk. He was known as a PG killer. And although we don't look at Twerk as a PG, to him, he's starting from the bottom. Like, you know what I mean?
He is. See, I talked to DNA about that, and I said the same thing.
Right.
Twerk is not a PG now, but he was.
Right.
That's what he means by the PG killer.
Right,
not necessarily that you're a PG when I kill you.
But he's going to get
come
the bottom
from the
class.
PGs.
He wants to get the bottom out.
Right.
Right.
So Twerk comes from the PG, so he wants to make sure everybody isn't from the PG. So. Yeah, because I thought the same thing. Like, yo, Twerk's not a PG anymore.
Right. But he's the newest that's like solid.
Yes.
That came in for the new guys, so they all gonna want to see Twerk.
And DNA got to see Verb eventually too. So.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for years.
Yeah.
Years they've been trying to build that hype. So.
And people forget that DNA is 27.
Yeah, he's young.
DNA's been around with all the fucking veterans and battled
like
everybody.
16,
so
yeah.
people forget that.
Yeah.
People forget that. So that's my guy.
Well,
shout outs to him.
we know that for Houston, somebody go to Warehouse Live right now and tell them to put the air conditioner on. I'm not playing.
Put on the AC.
Put the AC on right now because we had it out there. Ooh, what I will shout out to, I believe it's the day before Nome or 2 days before Nome. I'm going to get the dates right. Scotty in Houston is throwing a home event. So it's Houston's own main events.
Oh.
So while we're in Houston, they're throwing another battle over there. And what Scotty's doing is the headphones, like the side, everybody got headphones on.
Get the fuck out.
So you, even if like everybody's talking, yes.
That is so fucking
lit.
What?
So everybody's going to have the headphones. So if they're doing something, it's not going to mess up me hearing this. So what I was worried was, is the battler going to get the right reactions? But everybody's still going to be saying, why you got this? So they should be good. But I think that's different. I think that's dope.
We're going to have to see how that is, because as a fan in the crowd, you want to hear the battle, but you still want to be in the moment with the other fans. You want to hear that roar.
I'm going to have like one headphone on.
Yeah, and that's probably how everyone's going to do it.
Yeah.
You do want that. That's the whole vibe, the crowd reaction.
Right.
That's the difference of watching it on YouTube or even on pay-per-view. Being in there is just
totally different.
Like,
as long as the air conditioner's on.
Right.
Yeah.
With that AC off, you might just jump in the battle, be angry. Guys, stay tuned as we wrap this up. We're going to give you a lovely workout from
Jazz. Rapper, 1Z.
1Z in the building with her Tim
So
workout.
let's do it while y'all are actually still going.
Oh, yes, let's host this. Right. I would love to see it at the same time.
So give me a minute. And as I pull them up, I'm going to let y'all know that they're on the screen.
Yes, and again, guys, every Friday, Jazz got her freestyles out, Freestyle Fridays. And you're going to see her Tim workout that we should try one day. Let's bring in our Tims. We should have Jazz come in here one day, show us how it's done.
Right, these are the jumping Tims that's on the screen right now. Y'all can talk about that.
Let's go with the jumping Tims. This is definitely going to work out everything. There it goes. There it goes. You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is to jump in Tims? That's working out. That's your hammies. That's working out the calves.
I love her.
This is great. So see, if you guys have Tims,
I'm mad I didn't bring our Tims. We should have brought ours and we could have done some,
All right, here's the Tims up, her version of push-ups.
Okay, let's get the push-ups. Now, obviously, you have to have more pairs of Tims than one to fit in this scheme and to be able to do this. Yo, I want you guys to share this. If you have an iPhone, screen record it, post it, share it. Make sure y'all let everybody know about the Tim up. Woo!
Shout out to the Tim up.
Tag Jazz. This is too fun. Yo, let me tell you something. All jokes aside.
Tim's on and Tim's on her back.
All jokes aside, I
Look at her
can't do
toes.
that.
She fucking up. She got the crease in the Tims. Put the crease.
I know somebody's going crazy right now. Like, oh my God, they're creasing it. But those are real push-ups right there.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I feel bad for those Tims though.
It
hurts. It hurts. It hurts. But
in New York, they like excessive.
I don't know what the fuck this is, but I don't even know what they call what she's calling this one.
we're trying this for sure.
Oh, those are like for the football. Like, what
right? That's a little like, okay.
That's gonna work out everything. Oh, I might do these when I get home. Guys, make sure if you guys do this Tim workout, make sure you tag us so let us know so we can tag Jazz. Post it. Done the same since being just around back in the day. I'm done.
They work Tims that they had. That's why they was clowning them. Oh, you talk about Dane, y'all. That just slipped through me, right?
No. We didn't talk about it.
Yeah, Dane just battled on streets. So you
That's
talked
right. I
about
talked
it
about
on
streets
streets.
and never mentioned Danger.
Danger was fire.
He was fire.
Fire, Danger was real good. So.
It's that the whole two-time thing took over the whole battle.
Right. Shout out to him. He ain't battled on URL.
That's crazy.
So, it's a good look for him.
Yeah, make sure if y'all guys do these videos or y'all try to record yourselves doing these,
Tag her.
tag her.
I can't get over the
Tim
little
workout.
bubbles. So yeah, guys.
Make sure you follow us
Go
at
on
Finesse and Chill.
Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook. We don't got a Twitter yet. I have a Twitter, but we don't got one for the show yet. Instagram and Facebook at Finesse and Chill. You can follow me at the Duchess of Jersey. You can follow V at,
Sitting X Pretty.
and ours is Finesse and Chill.
So make sure you guys follow if you support us, and make sure you like all of these videos.
And make sure y'all send us some dumbass Mother's Day gifts y'all try to finesse on. Bye guys, see you next Monday.
Hold on. Definitely tag us in those fucking pictures.
If you tag V, V will drop the basket pic. If V gets a bunch of people to tag her in your Mother's Day presents, she's gonna definitely do it.
I might just raffle this basket right back.
All right, guys. Thank you. See you next Monday.
Thanks for watching.
So.